want it or not, humans will be augmented, and it's gonna open a kind of new worms. Want it or not, at a point, we'll all have information in front of our eyes. We'll all have glasses with info. Then it will be in the brains directly, and then people will install microchip, and it will be great on some things because you will be able to track maybe your blood, your sugar, this, that, your fat, and maybe will tell you, like, you know, it might even help you when you want to diet to tell you, hey, today you can eat this, you can eat that. That could be interesting, but it will also add all the negative, which is tracking, which is etc., etc. And some people are here for it. They would love this future. Me, I'm a futurist, so I mean, yeah, I'd love to have a cyber brain and live in a world of Ghost in the Shell. But at the same time, I also know that, yeah, I wouldn't want to have Facebook in my head because these guys are creepy as fuck. La meilleure façon de manipuler la population est de créer de l'angoisse. That is so true. Anxiety is the great way. Channels like the news media, yeah, that's how they, you know. The government is nothing, is completely nothing when you compare it to a corporation with a monopoly. Oh, I'm telling you. And those corporations now are way powerful than governments. And you know, in a lot of movies, and I believe this is probably a possible future. In a lot of movies, countries will mean nothing. You will be Google, Facebook, Apple, or whatever companies will be way more powerful than country, especially if we become an interplanetary species and people are here and there, and maybe there's a rock that is a mining colony and the whole rock belongs to a company, then countries don't matter anymore. And yeah, that's a possible future. Comment ça je fais croire? What you mean? What? Listen, naked party at Julie's house whenever she's ready and the house is ready. So listen, it's COVID time. The clubs are going to be closed. The bars are going to be closed. All that is left for us is Julie's house. So, naked party at Julie's house. If you don't have a big booty, I cannot do nothing for you. She has a big one. So, start shooting pub magie. Trisha, don't. Faut pas me faire honte. I hope you have what, because Julie, listen, I've seen it. Anyway, I'm trying to be serious. What's good, Urban Sweet Spot? Welcome to the Shada gang. Non, nous on n'a pas d'abdos. Abdos, c'est pour les garçons qui n'ont pas d'argent. Nous, pardon, faut laisser. Nous, nos abdos, ils sont dans le portefeuille. Mais vraiment, le chat a sa propre vie, I'm telling you. Too much AI, but listen. See how everybody is obsessed and how everybody is... I'm sorry. See how everybody is obsessed with the metaverse, the blockchain, etc., etc. All this is the world that is completely ruled by AI, and everybody is obsessed with it. And once people start living in the metaverse, they will have a double life. They will have the metaverse life, and then they will have the human life. And at a point, the more the computer is going to be powerful, and the more the AI is going to be powerful, the more life inside of the virtual world will be better than life inside of your own body for some people. And then, listen, hackers, scammers will become gods. And I'm telling you, we're going to arrive to a point where some people will prefer praising the AI than praising God himself. Thank you so much, Master Electronic, for your third super chat of 11 crowns. Thank you so much. So yeah, listen. Actually, I had a great live with Master Electronic, where we talk about this, about life after being humans. So you should go there. What up, Benga 2 times, Zouk influencing Afrobeats. Every music influence every music. Every genre influence genres. This is how it is. So, because Zouk came from where? Came from Africa. Because the people from the West Indies and the people from Haiti, they came from Africa. So it's just, I influence you, then you influence me, then I influence you, then you influence me, blah, 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 blah. Like TikTok, it's a metaverse within itself. Very interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, it is. The Sims was a metaverse. World of Warcraft is a metaverse. So the metaverse concept is nothing new. It's just that right now everybody's going crazy with it. So, si je viens en mode naked par la tête de ma poitrine, je vais faire plus de morts que de Covid. Hey, ne t'inquiète pas, on va t'aider à supporter le poids. This show is going crazy. I want to talk about serious things. I mean, thing is this. I'm going to Turkey soon. And I'm going to buy myself some abs. And then, yeah, I'll be like, hey, you know how we do. I prefer to be controlled by the AI than to be controlled by a human. I mean, as long as the AI is fair, yes. But to me, it's always the same thing. I was very excited with Facebook, Instagram, all these platforms. But then they failed us because they started implementing rules that were stupid. And they started preferring making money to actually protecting us. So it really depends who built the rules, who controls the AI. So the promise of the metaverse, or I would say the metaverses, because I believe there's going to be many metaverses. But the promise of the metaverse is that since it's in the blockchain and the companies like Decentraland, for example, are owned by a decentralized entity, and the vote of what happens inside of the metaverse is collectively voted. So they believe this is the true democracy, and that as long as you have mana coins, mana tokens, you can vote on a different how we move as a collective society. Let's say it's 1 million people in there. If everybody can really vote on different issues, you vote, it's a real vote. It's not possible to alter it, etc. That's the dream of the true democracy. But then, as always, when people build these things, they are naive because they forget that, greed will continue to be a human feeling. Jealousy will continue to be a human feeling. Corruption from power and money will continue to be a human feeling. So whenever somebody, listen, it's something I say all the time. If you had a piece of bread for everybody, let's say everybody every morning receive a piece of bread to eat. So nobody ever is hungry, right? You really need to feel like a big piece of bread every day. Let's say, if there's 10 people in your house, you receive 10 pieces of bread, and this is automatic. Imagine this world. So normally, since everybody's eating at as they're hungry, there's no reason for anybody to steal your piece of bread or whatever. But you can be sure that somebody will create a business when they will tell you, well, listen, if you give me your piece of bread instead of eating it, I will give you that. And then again, some people will have 10 pieces of bread for themselves because people will give them the bread in exchange of something. And then the inequalities will go back again, because this is how humans are. They will always try to profit from other people. This is part of humans. So a lot of people think it's complotism, etc. You think what you want. I don't believe that this virus was invented in the lab, but I don't know. This is just my opinion. I don't believe that governments and pharmaceutical industries are creating all these things just to keep making money from us. I don't believe it. That's my opinion. What I believe is that it's an amazing opportunity for them to not only pass laws and also cash in. And pharmaceutical companies, when there's a new variant and everybody's got to get a booster shot, they're like, ooh. People who have, listen, I was in the pharmacy the other day and she was like, don't you want to do a COVID test? I was like, what for? No, so I said, listen, I stay in my home. I don't need to do a test of nothing. And she was like, yeah, but it's free. And I said, okay, how much does the government pay you to do a free test? Because, and this is money that she's making. So this is what I believe about humans. Whatever we do, we will always try to do things for when we build the platforms, we build all, But then when humans start using the platforms, you will see that they will create new problems and find new solutions. It is how it is. That's how these people are. These people, us. I'm only half human, but you guys, that's how you are. Metaverse and Android dolls. Well, listen, Julie's not an Android doll. She's a real doll. But listen, that's the next thing too. Emotions and sentiments make humans change their ways of making decisions. Yep, I'm telling you, that is true. It's cool. It's a constant cycle of influence. It is. GTA is a metaverse. Yes, I'm telling you. In many respects, the algorithm is already controlling. I'm telling you. Listen, look. This is what happens when you go to the home of your Spotify. When you go to the home of your Spotify, good evening, I have music for you. So me, it's, because I only listen to my own stuff, it's only showing me my stuff. But look, shows to watch, album picks for you, depending on the things that you watch, the stuff that you play, and then music for you. Playlist, Kizomba list, Afrobeat list, Amapiano. This seems to be hip hop, and this seems to be Afrobeats. My own playlist. This is for Christmas. See, a bunch of playlists, mix and more mixes for me, and then more stuff like the things I'm listening right now because I'm listening to some Davagani. And etc. So it's showing me some more stuff like this. Recommended for you today. and then Kizomba, and then best of different artists, Funana. Wow, cool. Etc. Look, all this is algorithmic. This whole page is created by algorithms, and if it's something else going into Spotify, it will propose them something else. So as I already told you in my video that you saw a year ago, where I was telling you that you have, as an artist, we have to dance with algorithms, it's this. You have to make sure that the algorithms like you, because if they don't, they will not show your stuff to nobody. It's here, look, on YouTube right now, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, there's probably 1 million people that are live streaming right now. And the reason that you guys are here is either because you follow me, either because you had a notification, or you were just browsing YouTube and it showed you, hey, this guy's live. Hop in. So, yeah, you are very right in what you are saying. I'm not putting my confidence in AI. It really depends. Because right now it's still flawed, and yeah, it depends. I would say it depends. Health don't sell, but diseases sell. Yeah, you can make a lot of money from the pills. And listen, the COVID pills are coming. Chaos makes people rich. I'm telling you. You know how much money is made from all the wars? America gets a lot of money. They make a lot of money from selling weapons. So if there's no war, if everybody agrees with each other, America is losing. America, France, Germany, no, not Germany, Holland, I mean the Netherlands, South Africa, some of these countries, they would miss out on a budget on a revenue of $1.5 trillion every year from selling weapons, missiles, jets, tanks, whatever. So, yeah, you always have to understand that part. Yeah, I mean, why not? I mean, I would buy myself a Android Julie, you know, like that would be a good business. Have you ever thought about, how do you say moulage? Somebody was doing moulage, like you would sell a moulage, and then you put it on an Android doll, and now you have one at home. Nadia, long time. How are you? And I don't know why they don't want to give citizens some of that money. It's crazy here. Listen, it's I mean, I think if they give to everybody, then it creates inflation. So they prefer using that money on other things. But yeah, you know how it is. We like it when you back. Yeah. Some people didn't put a like. Give me some likes. Give me some likes. It's been an hour that I'm in the show. I'm about to tell you my story. I'm going to go on story time. You know? There's a video of two androids talking. Well, listen, some people are obsessed with this idea of having androids do all the work, like cleaning in the streets for us, etc. Listen, we are going there. Like, there's a lot of movies that I've seen, Ghost in the Shell, etc., etc. I believe that, yeah, give it another, I don't know, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 years, and yeah, you will have androids in the streets. And then, yeah, you know. C'est bien beau tout ça. Et nous, comment on fait pour s'enrichir? Listen. Finally, hallelujah. There's another 4 people that didn't put them likes yet. The thing is this. Some people, they get frustrated by things, and other people, they find ways. I'm a find ways person. I mean, like everybody, I can get frustrated. But I really believe that, yeah, you know, you have to always find ways. Look, I started this show during the pandemic when we were all at home, and now we are at episode 165. I made a lot of music during the pandemic, and now I'm reaping the benefits 2 years after. I'm like, I receive yesterday, all the money I made, I was like, yo, that's all the money I spent, from taxes, from putting my kids' braces to buying Christmas gift, everything that I spent, everything came back. Why? Because of all the work that I've been doing. Instead of being frustrated, I was finding solutions. Some things that I would have done if I would go back a year or 2 years before. Listen, I would have gone to Congo and create a testing facility. That's minimum $1 million a month business, from all the people wanting to go getting test. There's a lot of businesses you can do, from even getting real, like, vaccines and buying vaccines in big quantity, selling them to governments in Africa, but in the right way. There's so many things you can do in this world. So yeah, listen. Yeah, you should do that. Master Electronic would buy 3 or 4 of them. Like, a real one. Like, I mean, I was about to give details that people will be like, how you know all this? Wow. Listen, we'll just see what happens. Now,